Greetings, welcome back to Block 7. Today we bring you part 2 of the sharing partnerships, where we're going to look at a few more partnerships that sharing has. If you haven't watched our first video on sharing's partnerships, then please watch it. We've covered some pretty important partnerships in the first one. Link is in the description of this video. Check it out. So in today's video, we will look at sharing's major partners such as BYD, HomeAway, Rakuten Travel Exchange, ID 2020, and a few more. Before we move on to the content, we'd like to pass on a very important message to all of our viewers. Please be informed that I'm not a financial advisor, and in no way any information in this video or in any of our videos for that matter should be treated as financial advice. Our videos are for educational and entertainment purposes only. The crypto markets are highly volatile, and if you are looking to invest your money into crypto, then we urge you to do your own research and contact your financial advisor for any investment advice. Now let's move on to the interesting topic of sharing's partners. First, let's take a look at BYD. What's BYD? BYD is a high-tech company devoted to technological innovations for a better life. BYD was founded in February 1995, and after more than 20 years of fast growth, the company has established over 30 industrial parks worldwide and has played a significant role in industries relating to electronics, automobiles, new energy, and rail transit. BYD is also known as China's answer to Tesla. By bringing BYD on board with sharing will provide them a place to have their vehicles on the sharing platform, making it easier for BYD vehicles to be used in car sharing and exploring different types of use cases, benefiting both parties from the collaboration. As blockchain technology advances worldwide, sharing will play a key role in helping shape the sharing economy. Sharing is forming partnerships with companies that share their vision and are innovators in their own unique ways. BYD is one such notable partnership that sharing has. BYD is the world's largest electric vehicle manufacturer. Originally founded in 1995 with its subsidiary BYD Auto established in 2003. BYD produces a range of automobiles including electric vehicles, plug-in hybrid vehicles, and petrol engine vehicles. BYD stated that they are very excited to work with sharing in Australia on this project. This is also a great opportunity for BYD to show their EV technology. BYD stated that they are very excited to work with sharing in Australia on this project. This is also a great opportunity for BYD to show their EV technology. Sharing is working with the automotive division at BYD to provide innovative technological solutions and is working towards integrating BYD's vehicle sensors and validating them on sharing's platform. This essentially means that BYD vehicles would be sharing certified and can be natively used on the platform for car sharing, for corporate and consumers alike. Throughout this process, BYD will provide engineering support while sharing works towards IoT integration. A part of this development is to be able to translate this into other vehicles as they begin certifying them. One of the founding members of sharing, Rohan Lepage, stated the relationship with BYD is a long-term one and they're excited to work with BYD products. He further elaborated one of the functions of this partnership is to use the platform to query external devices to validate the status of an asset. This is quite important when sharing physical assets, as knowing the device's status. In this case, the vehicle would be allowed to establish its location or whether it is being used. This aspect is essential to the smart contract, as being aware of the device's status at any given time will allow for efficient management, which will greatly benefit sharing's customers. So this means if a vehicle is shared, sharing will know the vehicle's location as well as if it is being used or if it is under a contract, so they can manage the vehicle's sharing functionality easily. ShareRing's partnership with BYD will accelerate its progress in the sharing economy in Hong Kong and China and help build the community behind it. China's culture around the concept of sharing is most widely accepted in the world today. So again, what I see here is transactions. This is another door towards mass adoption of the share ledger, and when I say transactions, you got to remember flowbacks and what that can do. Now let's get to the second partner in our list today, which is HomeAway. ShareRing's vision of more shareable travel assets has added another fantastic supplier by way of HomeAway software. ShareRing is thrilled to announce the launch of the ShareRing Escapianet partner. ShareRing is the world's leading travel marketplace where you can securely access, connect, and pay for travel services anywhere in the world, at any time, all in just a few clicks. The partnership will provide an API to integrate directly into the ShareRing ecosystem, which will raise the number of properties available to 2.5 million on the ShareRing travel app. HomeAway is a vacation rental marketplace with more than 2 million vacation rentals in 190 countries. It supports 23 languages through which it offers rentals of cabins, condos, castles, villas, barns, and farmhouses. In addition, ShareRing will be working directly with the short stay owners to allow for quick access to the apartments by using the ShareRing ID platform. Let's do a deep dive into HomeAway. HomeAway, a world leader in the vacation rental industry, is the place to book beach houses, cabins, and condos with more than 2 million places to stay in 190 countries. The site makes it easy to find and book the perfect vacation rental for any getaway, often for less than the cost of traditional hotel accommodations. HomeAway is part of the Expedia Group family of brands, similar to Airbnb. A few key facts about HomeAway are: in December 2015, HomeAway was acquired by Expedia for $3.9 billion. Today, there are more than 2 million unique places that can be booked on HomeAway. Of those, more than 1 million are instantly bookable with no wait for confirmation. HomeAway operates more than 50 websites in 23 languages, with rentals available in 190 countries. During Q3 of 2017, HomeAway grew online gross bookings to $2 billion, a 44% increase year on year. HomeAway also delivered $305 million of revenue, representing an increase of 45% year on year. After staying a vacation rental for the first time, 82% of the travelers plan to do so again in the future. Vrbo.com is one of the most popular websites that operate under HomeAway, and the partnership with ShareRing will allow access to the Share app. Users to book any of these accommodations across 190 countries using their ShareRing ID and making payments via cryptocurrencies. So integrating Viator, HomeAway, and several other travel partners into the Share app will allow a massive range of options for users towards their travel. Book everything using one app. You do not need to save your emails, take screenshots of your booking ID, or carry printouts. All of that is taken care by the Share app, with the biggest advantage of having your data under your control, brought to you by ShareRing ID. Again, these partnerships come into fruition once the ShareRing app is launched, and we could see a huge adoption for the ShareRing ecosystem as travel gets opened up again. Now let's move on to our third partner, Rakuten Travel Exchange. Blockchain platform ShareRing is integrating with Rakuten Travel Exchange, an online travel booking subsidiary of Japanese e-commerce giant Rakuten. The integration will mean Rakuten Travel Exchange customers can opt to use ShareRing's self-sovereign identity app to access bookings at over 600,000 hotels and 200,000 rentals. According to an article on CoinDesk, ShareRing said the blockchain-powered product allows passports and other travel documents bank cards, accommodation, flights, and vehicle information to be securely stored in one location, being accessible exclusively by the user. Rakuten Travel Exchange customers will further have the option to pay for bookings with cryptocurrencies, the firm said. ShareRing said the app could limit identity and financial theft, reduce scams and fraud, and allow users to avoid long check-in queues through its instant verification of identities. We're excited to be partnering with one of the world's largest travel providers that reaches more than 1 billion members around the world, said ShareRing CEO Tim Boss. We are looking forward to offering our users access to the platform with overdue security and convenience upgrades for the industry. Rakuten Travel CEO Josh Ziegler said that the partnership with the ShareRing platform will provide Rakuten users with top-notch security. The deal spells out several advantages for the customers. Significantly, the entire partnership integrates bank-grade security measures. In particular, the ShareRing network app encourages instant verification of identities, thereby reducing thefts and financial loss. Moreover, the technology allows users to avoid long check-in queues. Let's take a look at Rakuten and understand a bit more about Rakuten and what kind of an exposure does it give to the ShareRing app. So Rakuten is a global powerhouse with deep roots in Asia and dominance in Japan. They enable clients globally to send their guests anywhere in the world, all delivered through the latest scalable, cutting-edge technology. Rakuten Travel Exchange is the hotel, wholesale, and travel technology division within the Rakuten Group. The group includes over 70 companies operating in nearly every country on earth. And whether sponsoring the Golden State Warriors of the NBA in the US, FC Barcelona in Europe, or Spartan races everywhere in the world, our focus is global. Travel is no different, and Rakuten Travel Exchange is armed with the inventory, the rates, and the technology to leverage their global presence and the size of their partners' benefit. With deep roots in Asia, they've sourced their inventory through tight partnerships with the largest travel players in the region, all the way through the smallest and most localized providers in each destination. This level of granularity is not something that can be achieved from afar. So their team lives, breathes, and knows Asia so that their travelers don't have to. Japan is one of the hottest tourist destinations in the world, and with the Olympics postponed until 2021, now is the time to prepare for promoting Japan. Well known as one of the toughest countries to source accommodation inventory, Rakuten Travel Exchange provides access to tens of thousands of directly contracted hotels, ryokans, and vacation rentals. At Block 7, we think that the ShareRing app can reach every country in the world with the help of these integrations. Integrations with travel giants such as Viator, Rakuten, HomeAway, etc., where people can choose to use the ShareRing app to book their travel using their ShareRing ID. As we can imagine, the travel industry is massive, with every country having their own popular booking websites and mobile apps. When ShareRing comes out with promotions, I'm guessing it could be discounts, cashback rewards, or some loyalty rewards, etc., more and more people will know about ShareRing and its benefits. One way to get any product application reach towards mass adoption is by expanding the reach of the company, which is exactly what ShareRing has done. They've built their platform, they've built the partnerships to expand themselves globally, and now they're looking to launch the app. Once the app is launched, I would imagine increasing the user base will surely be one of their major focuses. So yes, there is plenty of room for ShareRing to grow, and I think it's just getting started. So that sums up to how big Rakuten's partnership is and how this partnership can contribute towards ShareRing's growth. Let's look at our next partner, ID 2020. So ShareRing partners with ID 2020. ShareRing joins Good Health Pass, creating a blueprint for interoperable digital health pass systems. ID 2020 was launched in February. The Good Health Pass Collaborative is an open, inclusive, cross-sector initiative bringing together leading companies and organizations from the technology, health, and travel sectors. Its members are creating a blueprint for interoperable digital health pass systems and building a safe path to restore international travel and restart the global economy as the world recovers from the COVID-19 pandemic. Various efforts are currently underway to develop digital health credential systems, both vaccination and test certificates for international travel. Yet, despite this race to market, it is unlikely that a single solution will be implemented universally or even across the entire travel industry. Thus, it is critical that solutions are designed from the onset to be interoperable, both with one another and across institutional and geographic borders. We are delighted to welcome ShareRing to the Good Health Pass Collaborative, said the Head of Advocacy and Communications, Ethan Veneklassen. Our contributors are working hard to ensure that the principles and standards we develop through this process will make it possible for globally interoperable digital health passes to serve the needs of the individuals and institutions that rely on them, while simultaneously protecting core values such as privacy, civil liberties, and equity. The CEO of ShareRing, Tim Boss, said ShareRing is deeply proud to become a working group contributor for this singularly important effort in the interest of international public health. Let's understand a little bit more about Good Health Pass Collaborative. The Good Health Pass Collaborative is an open, inclusive cross-sector initiative to create a blueprint for interoperable digital health pass systems that will help restore global travel and restart the global economy. The COVID-19 pandemic has impacted every segment of the global economy, but none as profoundly as travel and tourism. Last year, airlines lost an estimated 118.5 billion USD with related impacts across the economy in excess of $2 trillion. Many organizations around the world are working towards various initiatives to enable travel and tourism again. The Good Health Pass Collaborative is not intended to supplant existing efforts, but rather to help weave them together, fill gaps where they may exist, and facilitate collaboration among a new ecosystem of stakeholders, many of whom have never worked together before. So this brings a solid exposure to ShareRing Global again and gives them the opportunity to perhaps work with different companies with whom they've never worked before. COVID-19 test results are already required for entry at some airports and at international borders, but existing paper-based certificates are easy to lose, also unnecessarily exposing sensitive personal information, and also are prone to fraud and counterfeiting. By contrast, digital health credentials can be printed, for example as a QR code, or stored on an individual's mobile phone. They enhance user privacy and bind an individual's identity to their test results or vaccination certificate, thus enabling real-time, fraud-resistant digital verification. In April 2021, the Good Health Pass Collaborative offered its collaboration and sent an open letter to the Australian Prime Minister, Honourable Scott Morrison. The letter was in response to a government decision to cancel plans to expand travel bubbles to other countries beyond New Zealand. We believe the letter was to discuss and understand the importance of digital health passes and what role they can play to enable tourism and bring the economy back to normalcy. This letter is available to view on the official goodhealthpass.org website, and the letter can be downloaded, so take a look if it interests you. Tim Boss, the CEO of ShareRing, also posted an interesting tweet in May with a picture of himself and the Honourable Prime Minister Scott Morrison. In his tweet, He said it was an honor to meet the Australian Prime Minister today. This week has been jam-packed full of some very fruitful meetings and events in Sydney and Canberra where we discussed ShareRing Global and also Good Health Pass. We will share more info in due course. So that is a great sign and certainly shows that ShareRing is working with the Australian government. I'm sure when these fruitful meetings eventuate into potential collaborations, ShareRing will be a very proud entity in not just utilizing their technology, but majorly towards contributing to solve a huge travel and tourism problem and bring a difference to the people of Australia. In addition to the letter to the Australian Prime Minister, the Good Health Pass Collaborative have also reached out to the White House and the G7 Summit. The G7 Summit includes leaders from various nations such as Japan, India, South Africa, South Korea, USA, Canada, and the European Commission, who were some of them who were included in the letter. The Good Health Pass Collaborative has formed various partnerships since its formation in February 2021 and boasts over 100 plus organizations across various sectors like tourism, travel and health. Some of their partnerships include giant companies like Accenture, Amadeus, IBM, NEC, Salesforce, MasterCard, etc., proving this initiative to be a massive one. So that covers what the Good Health Pass Collaborative is and how ShareRing can get exposed and help various nations to make their travel and tourism function with ease and security. The widespread of this initiative is so vast that we cannot neglect its exposure towards ShareRing. We at Block 7 believe this partnership could be the biggest of all and brings ShareRing Global onto a list of elite companies that provide solutions to re-enable travel, and ShareRing probably is the company providing blockchain solutions. On top of the major exchange listings that ShareRing already has, it's also available on Atomic Wallet, where users can swap from various cryptocurrency tokens into SHR. SHR is also available to be purchased with USD and Euro on the Change Now platform, making it easier to buy SHR using fiat. ShareRing has been one of those enterprises in the blockchain space that have been hiring for a long period in 2021. They've filled several roles, right from execs to analysts, while they expand their footprint globally. We believe ShareRing is heading in the right direction and has a great demand in the tourism industry, and the growth potential in the coming years will be phenomenal. With no questions, at Block 7 we believe ShareRing Global is a billion-dollar company in the making and will hit the top 100 cryptocurrencies easily, allowing the SHR token to appreciate in its price by thousands of percentage gains. With its limited token supply and flowbacks, this cryptocurrency gem will grow steadily over the long term as the token gets more and more demand. That is all for now, folks. We've covered the major partnerships that ShareRing Global has, and this is one of our favorites, so we will bring you more videos with updates and our thoughts from time to time. So stay tuned. Thank you for watching. If you like this video, please like and subscribe to our channel. Do leave some comments and feedback so we can improve ourselves. It will help and support the channel to grow and will greatly motivate us to bring you more and more videos. Thanks again for watching. I'll see you soon. Cheers.